the knocks of whiskey. He's such a good bourbon. So I yell welcome back because I was really excited about this. And as you can see that we don't have audio for whatever reason, because I guess it's just my thing now, not having audio. So I'm going to voice over this so you can actually see that I said, hey, welcome back to Destination Bourbon. We're at a buddy of mine, Chris Sprague's, the Sprague man, the Spragorama. And we're going to do a wild turkey tasting, which is a little bit different than what we normally do with our get-togethers. We have a large group of people bringing various bottles and random stuff. This is going to be specifically wild turkey stuff, so should be pretty cool. It was pretty cool, and I think you'll enjoy it. And that's, of course, Dan Saffel, because it's Dan. Love you guys, and welcome to this video.
What did you just say?
I said Dan and I were talking, and we finally decided to shoot something.
I thought you said Dan was talking and talking.
No, he asked if we were grindering.
My dad, mom,
Yeah.
and
Set up 2 new accounts.
were two.
Gotta get Klein on there.
The
Bald, the beautiful, and
nothing that went in, she told him the same
What did
thing.
you say?
the bald and the beauty.
The ball.
So I just,
You come as a bitch.
Yep, that's what we are.
yeah, damn, Sean broke the cork.
Did you guys actually break one?
Yeah, Sean did.
You did? You're the worst person to have at these things.
Which one did you break?
I was trying to get Dan to drink the long break.
The one that Sean said was unbreakable?
The long.
Did you try that long branch?
I'm not going to now. Alright. Were you shooting something?
Are you doing something?
Just recording.
Oh, nice. So here we are inside the Sprague's. My buddy Brandon, Dad Chris. You guys all know Sean, Gabby, Sean, Dickhead. I mean Dan. Camera. Me. So like I said, this is going to be a lot more of an intimate group, and basically specifically around these wild turkeys and these dusty wild turkeys that Mr. Sprague has been coming up with, acquiring. That's the word, acquiring. That's what I was looking for.
That was a hard one.
Yeah, what does it mean?
Acquiring?
Yeah.
Getting.
Nailed it.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Nailed it. Come around and let's look at the front of the bottle. This guy.
Interactive, geez. I think you know how to use
That long branch is a real dusty.
Now you're blocking the line.
Yeah. So Sean broke the cork on the what was it?
The tradition.
The traditions. So that we had to put it in the long branch. That's actually not long branch. That's wild turkey traditions. Thanks to Paisley fucking it up.
Unfortunately, it's the wrong Paisley.
Was it Gabby?
Wow, Gabby broke it.
It was Gabby? It was Gabby! Sean almost took the
He was. He couldn't take it anymore.
It took 4 times, bro. I was like, no, can't do it.
He literally couldn't take it
His
anymore.
wife, there's a bus, he just quit.
We see how this marriage is gonna end up,
Right?
don't we?
Yep.
Well, here's the best part. I thought Sean can't come to these anymore because one time he dropped a very irreplaceable Four Roses bottle at a different event.
So apparently it's a Paisley thing. Because
Yeah.
Gabby's never broken one until she became a Paisley.
That's accurate, that's what it is. That's
Yep.
the only
At
difference.
least we got Knox.
Yeah, we do got knocks. We
Yeah.
always keep knocks.
Yeah.
Alright.
There's probably audio now.
Alright, so we'll try that again. What started getting you into all these different dusties? I mean, you got what? 88, 97, 84.
Yeah, it was. I got hooked up from the Bourbon Junkies. Had all the bottles one time, some samples that they had received from Ryan Alvarez, and they gave me some samples, and I just got hooked on it. And so me and Brandon started picking up some bottles, and just whenever I see something that's worth picking up, something different, we grab it, give it a try, and just like to share it with people and stuff. It's just awesome whiskey.
That's the key right there. He likes to share it. So like we talked about before, you get good friends, good people to hang out with, and you get these bottle shares. There's nothing. I mean, back in 88. 1908.
I thought you were going to say 1908.
I looked, I'm like, well, that was the wrong bottle to turn. But like in 1988, that bottle was cheap and sat on the shelves. But there's nothing cheap about it now. And finding it, fact that Chris will share that with everybody is cool as shit.
Yeah, I think Brandon checked on actually the 2 of these one time just to see what they originally went for. This was like a $14 bottle back in the time. This was like a $40 bottle back in the time. And now, you know, one like this in the 1 liter will go for about $3.25, $3.50, and then you get into the Wild Turkey 12. You know, you're talking, you know, in the neighborhood of $6.25, depending on the year. So
a $40 bottle is now $6.25.
yeah, so it makes me want to go and start buying a bunch of stuff and just throwing it in the base.
Right, just keep it in the back, hold on to it.
The old turkeys, what's nice about those is they were all the ones that were aged in the cypress, fermented in the cypress cask back in the time. So it gives them that more funky flavor than you get on some of the newer ones. This is what happens when you have too much to drink at a whiskey
Exactly. That's actually pretty cool. I had no idea about that.
Yeah, that's what gives it the so-called wild turkey funk comes from the cypress.
What is your favorite out of all of these?
You know, I really like the
Long
tradition.
Branch?
I don't know where the tradition bottle actually went. I really like that one today. It's actually right over there.
Here it is.
Lots of money in Dusty's. I like the mesquite at the Long Branch.
Actually, this is what's in the Long Branch. That is really good. Probably the 12-year, like you guys were saying.
Yeah.
The 12-year is probably the top one that I've got right here. A couple other ones I'd like to pick up, you know, that are supposed to be in that same realm of flavor and stuff. But,
Is it Cheesy Gold Foil?
yeah, I wouldn't mind picking up a Cheesy Gold Foil at one time, but I'd like to try a couple of the other splits, the 12, the faux split, and stuff.
Okay.
The export that you guys have actually is a very good bottle. I'd like to, if I could ever find something like that.
Yeah, and some of these, like this one here, this one is a Austin Nichols. It's 88, and this is a Japanese import. So I mean, some of the stuff that's the way to get them.
And it was actually kind of funny when the guy sent that to me. It actually came wrapped in Japanese newspapers. Kind of looking at the labels over the years is just kind of cool because you can see, like we talked about earlier.
Oh yeah, the turkey's looking at
the turkeys. You know, on the newer turkeys, the turkeys are all sideways. On the older turkey bottles, and I don't remember the exact year. I'd have to look it up. But the turkey's always looking at you, so that kind of gives you a little bit of an idea on the age of some of.
There's a 93 that's still looking at you.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is a 97.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's looking at you, so it must be into that like 2000, late 90s, 2000 range.
But no, this is a exact product of creating our whiskey group.
Yeah.
So like all of us together trying different whiskeys and doing different things have inspired Chris to find some of these. You know, he got to try some of these Dusty Turkeys and said, I love these. So now he's reached out, and through exchanges and bottle shares and everything else, he's been able to acquire all of these and generous enough to share them with us. So when you're out trying to find and try different whiskeys, having the community and having a group is vital to be able to try some really cool stuff and be able to go out and find it on your own.
Right, and that's the way to get these, because I don't know how many times I've been asked, well, how do you come up with these old bottles and stuff? And it's just strictly meeting people, knowing people that are other turkey fans that have an extra bottle, and then they call you up and say, hey, I've got this, are you interested in it? And stuff. So the more people you get to know and that like the same stuff you like is the way to do it.
Yeah, you were saying one of the guys that you get bottles from now, every time he finds a Dusty Turkey, he calls you or sends you a
pretty
message.
much. Yeah, I got an extra one. Are you interested? I had to buy 2 to get 1 or something.
So the other cool thing about, you know, hanging out and having bottle shares and trying all these different things is you actually get to drink, and you know, we're gonna go out and smoke some cigars, have some whiskey. It's all good times. These are Dan cigars, so we're definitely gonna smoke these.
I might even have one.
Oh yeah,
He
you'll
just
definitely have
threw
one.
it at you. Like if you dropped it, there's a good chance they're all ruined.
Hey.
And he just threw it.
There's no chance I would drop it.
Hey, you
This,
gotta have faith.
it's not like we're throwing it to you. That's nice.
Waiting for you to take mine.
Yeah, right. That's what I
That is right under the deck.
Yeah, there's something. So the opportunity to have something like this probably doesn't come around for everybody as often as it should. But the moral of the whole story is if you can get with some good people and exchange some bottles, create that community. It doesn't take much. Just get out into your community, find some friends, partner up with some people on the BJ's page or something like that, and you'll be able to make yourself a local whiskey group and have bottles like this, have rare bottles that you'll never find in other places or other ways, and then you also can, you know, partake in some of these crazy wild turkeys or other sorts of bottles. So whether it's a master's keep, that's something that you can kind of find, or some really rare wild turkey tradition, just getting with the right people will be able to make that happen for you, guaranteed. It's not all about the bourbon, it's about the destination of getting there. So make sure you check out the channel. I thank you for being here, and like, comment, subscribe, it all helps, and love you all, appreciate it.